Tantric dreaming. What is this world? Is it a dream? Is it a dream that we've chosen individually from some wise self to incarnate into for a while and live out this story, to forget our true self, our true nature, and to become ensconced in the stories, the fictions of it? Were we not the only people deciding that we wanted to come into this dream plane? Were there other entities, other types of beings that prodded us into taking on these dream worlds and forgetting our true self? Would they like us to stay where we are in this dream without waking up? Tantra gives us methods to wake up within this dream and to wake up within our dreams at night, and to see that it is the same thing in a way, this lucidity that we can achieve. Traditionally, in Tibet, there were Bonpos, the Bon religion that in the 1300s became very popular with dream master schools. And people would study how to become meditative, not only in real life, but in the dream state. If you look at life as a dream, then you can notice how many times you truly become lucid in it. How many times you just stop and look around and think about what's going on from a little distance instead of being caught up in it. And how many times do you remember who you really are? According to Tantra, a being that is boundaryless, one with the universe, powerful. Tantric adepts can experience the world in a more dreamlike way because there's more of a sense of parallel realities, non-linear time, fluid sense of identity, relating with other people so much that we empathize, we become them, we become creatures, we become the elements. The world becomes more and more dreamlike, and the more exercises you do, the physical tantric exercises, not only the conceptualizing, but the breathing, the toning, the visualizing, the clenching, the curling the tongue, eyes turned up. The more you do these, the more you vibrate at the level of beyond the dream, the lucidity. There are 112 suggested ways to become lucid in a dream in one tantric manuscript. There are exercises that help you become lucid after death as well. And so you live in this lucid dream so completely that when you die, you don't get caught up in the astral plane. You don't get caught up in this dreamlike level again, and you're free of it. The more you can be free of it in life, the more you're guaranteed to be free of it in death. There are said to be 7 dream bodies that we live in. It's like the levels of the aura, from the astral all the way up to the spiritual, the cosmic, the nirvanic. We can wake up within each dream level. Each dream body that wakes up becomes a little bit more of an impetus for us to dream awake in the next level, waking up larger and larger to our true self. It's wonderful to be in the dream. It's wonderful to be alive. For some people. For some people it's very painful, obviously. And so in some sense, in Tantra, it's looked at as a positive thing to have some pain because it propels you towards the desire to wake up from this dream. But Tantra does have a lot of love for this life. It doesn't deny it. It uses everything about these bodies, everything about our breath, our vision, our eyes, everything, to enjoy it and to wake up within it to a state beyond enjoyment, to bliss. Our bliss nature doesn't need drama the way our ego does, and the dreams tend to be filled with ego drama, adrenaline rushes, and if our dreams can become a little bit more calm, a little bit more clear, that's some progression, that's some letting go of that drama. Of course, this world is full of conflict, and just ignoring the conflict doesn't help anything. That just means we have to process it later. But being able to be at peace with it while acting within it and staying responsible within it is part of the lucidity process. In dreaming, we go into a deeper state of brain waves. Our ordinary state is beta brainwave frequency, which is very fast, and it gives us the illusion of separation, discrete entities, linear time. Then, at a lower stage of our dreaming, we can move into meditation. It's all a dream, being awake, meditating, dreaming. If you're looking at it from the viewpoint of the deepest levels, this world, this beta frequency is the strangest dream of all. And the just pure sleep is our true selves. So who's to call what dreaming? So we have the beta, the quick, ordinary state of consciousness, and most people stay in this state. Most people are only aware of that one very small part of their personality, and that's the beauty of Tantra. It helps you become aware, a continuity of consciousness through all the brainwave frequencies. Alpha is more meditative, a sense of calm, relaxation, expansion, beauty, bliss, just beingness. Theta is what we go into when we're dreaming. Sometimes artists, musicians, various creative people, when they're really caught up in their work, will be in a kind of trance that can be a theta at times, and bring their awareness into it. We can also bring our awareness into theta in dreamlike states by being aware of the moments that happen right as we go into sleep. Not really asleep, but we're still dreaming. That's called a hypnagogy. And the more you can cultivate the hypnagogy and stay in that dreamlike state, the more you're learning to be aware in theta. And you can ask those aspects questions. Go into that dreamlike state, ask a question, and just take whatever comes up next as an answer and see what that tells you. Then below theta is the delta, and that is dreamless sleep. And very few people are aware during that time. I taught myself to be aware during the day delta when I was 13 using biofeedback machine when I was studying the Silva method. And so it's been easy for me because I learned at an early age. But delta, to be aware during delta, is an incredible experience of pure being, pure expansion. And the more you do tantric exercises, you can go into yoga nidra, being aware during that state of mind, dreamless sleep, and you can even get to the point, if you want, where you don't have dreams at all, and you can get to the point where you're really not even sleeping. It's a completely different thing to have a night of yoga nidra where you're meditating all night and aware and blissful. It nourishes your body. It's nothing like tossing and turning. You have to have a lifestyle that supports that if you're going to study yoga nidra. But if you do, you can experience continuity of consciousness, lucidity all day and all night.